Can't get rid of me, Hey, 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 hey. I run the underground like a fucking marathon. I go to sleep in the hard head to the job done. These niggas only put in work when it seems fun. But to be a boss, you gotta have boss growth some. Why should I stunt hard for a bunch of fronters when most of y'all never seen money? Stevie Wonder, to fix the mesh I made, I'ma need more than a plunger. And
making whole scene is sinking. Big dog, about to bring the motherfucking pain. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Let's go, champ.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we gonna talk today. We gonna talk today. Oh, we gonna talk today. You know what? Let's get some more claps to the chat before I start before y'all start thinking I know how to act. Listen to this. Relax. I am your host, Mickey J. Dan, aka Mick Man, with the big head. You feel me? And today, I ain't come to play. Oh, I came to talk. So I just need you to lace up your shoes and walk. You understand me? There's a lot of pride, ego, and a lot of unnecessary foolishness we go tonight. So get your chalk. You understand me? Oh boy. Before I go any further, let's get some more claps in the chat. Hey, let's just keep it going. You know what I mean? Let's get psyched. Let's get psyched before I go. Yeah, let's go. You ready? Let's go, man. And then once again, I'm your man's man. Mickey J. the Analyst, a.k.a. the Mick Man. With big head. I had to say it twice. Because after this, I won't be nice. You understand me? I just need y'all to understand I'm coming from a new, I'm in between drive and reverse. You figure that out. Hello, somebody.
Hello.
Like Malcolm, I stand. Come on now, somebody.
Let's go, champ.
Come on now, somebody. Just know, today's the topic that we gonna go ahead. We got to be completely 1,000 about reality. We're gonna talk about why a lot of y'all can't find nobody. Just like that. I'm coming out. Here, I'm coming out the whole hot. We gonna talk about why you probably ain't found love, like, or lust.
Holy
Let's start
shit.
now. You done took 3 M's. 3 of them things. You can't find love, like, or lust. Boy, I don't know who dragged him, but you a bust.
Hey, who mess is this?
I didn't mean it like that. Pause on the bus. But I said what I said. Let's build. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and build. You know what I mean? Let go. Standards. Standards are something that everybody should preach and be taught to have. Before we go any farther, that is one of the most important things as a man or as a woman you can ever have. Standards, G. Standards. We all know what that means, and we all know that at the end of the day, standards are things that can keep you from putting yourself in a situation that could be worse than the situation you've already probably agreed to or probably settled for, depending on the circumstance. And most of the time, the point of having standards is so you don't settle. But a lot of you have.
Get him.
Relax. I got him. Do you understand me? Now, queens and kings, a lot of y'all are very dope. Let's take it a step further. A lot of y'all are amazing. Phenomenal. Specimens and creatures of life. You wanna know the problem? Some of your standards and some of the things that you've additionalized to wants that come with those standards just don't meet the marker sometimes. Okay? Man, we're gonna start with you. It's always easier for things to get blamed on us anyway. So let's just start with the problems.
Facts.
Allegedly. Man. Let's talk about it. Standards, right? If you are a man who makes between $35,000 and $75,000, average American shit, and you bag a joint that's making at least $75,000 to $125,000, did she lower her standards to be with you, King? Off the back. You hear me? I'm coming in and boy, when I say I'm coming in extra, I ain't talking about the gun. Boy, y'all need to understand. Man, answer the question within yourself. Now, you know how men answer that question? Hell nah, she ain't settled. I'll work. I'm a good man. I treat my lady like something. I probably don't cheat. I try to take care of my kids. You might be a spiritual man. What is she settling for other than her making more money?
Facts.
Now, pause right there once more. Women, slide over to you. You're dealing with this man who you make more money than. Do you think the number one goal is to make him feel like a man or treat him like he a child because you making more money than him? Oh man, it's gonna get dark. I'm dressed for the occasion. That's why my shirt glazing. You understand me? Do you understand there's a difference in mindsets when women are the financial breadwinner and when a man is? A man, ego gets hurt, depending on what type of man he is. Me, I don't give a damn. If my wife come in and say, yo, man, I just got a little joint and they got me 100. Relax!
Shit like that.
Don't tell me nothing like that. Now, I'm not gonna stop working and just uproot a life and think we supposed to be riding forward or none of that. You know what I'm gonna do?
What is that?
I'm going to understand, hey, the struggle ain't struggling no more. That's the number one priority. The struggle ain't struggling no more. B, I got leeway to focus on what I want to do, goal and dream and aspiration wise. Right? Got some wiggle room there. Because I'm still making finances and you have only enhanced yours, right? And if we have kids, I understand now we can, as a collective whole, do more for our kids. That's a humble, thorough, just a man who has killed the ego and pride in himself. Now, if this woman is on board with how this man feels, isn't belittling him, not making him feel like he isn't still a man because he's not necessarily the breadwinner, which I kind of hate that term because why?
Come on, don't be crazy.
We're going to get there. We're going to get there, man. You know where it's going. You know where it's going, but this is not that episode, Kings. Relax. We're not going to do that this episode, but it's suggestive that is coming in the future.
Facts.
The nearest. If she can understand, yo, you know what I mean? You've helped me get to this point. If you have, I just want to make things easier on you and us. I want you to be able to have more. We can do more. We can travel. We can sightsee. We can not just worry about bills. And that's what, if this man who is working and is a good man and a good parent and all these other things happens to find somebody. Now let's say, standard-wise, we move it over here to this side. And this is where it gets iffy, because a lot of y'all gonna get mad and feel some type of way. The moment a man tells you he makes between, let's say this man makes between $75,000 to $150,000, and to some people, to some women, man, those are low numbers. The same ones who barely making $40,000 or $35,000.
Relax.
Remain focused with me, man. We must understand what we're dealing with for standards. Just standards right now, bro. So, put that same man in that situation where he can be the sole proprietor of funds. And let's say he's one of those men who feel like, it's okay. You don't have to pay for nothing. I'm a man. Face ass. Relax. You niggas is the worst. You niggas is the worst. Because if you start, okay. So remove that statement prior for now. Let's go back over to the woman. You deal with a woman who probably, like I said, probably between $35,000 and the $75,000 range, which for a woman is pretty great money. Very good money, right? It's funny that's good money for a woman and not good money for a man. Relax. Relax. Not here to play with y'all today. I am not. So, this man's requirement is probably going to be barest minimum. If she's working, babe, I really don't want you working all those crazy hours. You know what I mean? You can knock it. Don't worry about it. There's nothing that you have to worry about that serious anymore. I got us, right? Okay, that's what you want me to do. Most women would immediately feel like it's okay. I didn't say all. Relax, women. I didn't say all, because I know a lot of y'all got just as much pride and ego as a man. And that's the problem. That's the problem. But we're going to get there. We're still building. We're just at standards. We ain't nothing else. Let's say this man only requires from you. You don't really work that much. You know, you might have to pull more weight at home as a woman and a little bit more with the kids. But other than that, lavish, right? Most women would take that. Also, not only would they take that, but they would agree to it with a smile on their face, because most modern day women don't want to work at all.
Shit like that.
I love my wife to death, right? Love her to death. as a man, she knows my character already, right? She already knows since she rolled with me when it won't the best. If I ever get to the point, and am going to get to the point where we're more than financially stable, we're going to live life at its best. So, if I was to tell her she doesn't have to work, for somebody like her, and that's not me trying to put her on the pedestal, for somebody like her, it's going to be harder because she's one of those go, like to have something doing. But if I told her I don't want you to work because I want you to focus on your goal or your dream or whatever aspirations that you have for yourself, I know she would take it. You want to know why? Because I not only gave her a buyout, but I gave her a buyout with the purpose. Some of y'all don't give that. You just give the buyout. And then you wonder why things go wrong. There's no way, if you have standards, you shouldn't be able to fluctuate what those standards are when it comes to income. Income should never be a determining factor of how much you love somebody. It's a partnership when you're in a relationship. True enough. Any real relationship, and anybody who's in a relationship will tell you, it comes with having if you've been in a real relationship, you call it a partnership because you have to agree and disagree in the moments when you don't want to interact. It becomes business in certain situations, in a lot of situations, and love secondary.
Message.
Nobody gets through life just on love. Love don't pay bills. Let's start there. Love don't pay bills, champ. If love came in financial form, some of y'all would be doing yourselves harm. Relax. Not doing this with y'all. Now, that's just partial with that. A man would still wanna, but time out. I'm not saying that a man wouldn't take that opportunity. I'm telling you now, if my lady came in and said, yo man, just focus on podcasting and, you know what I mean, doing graphic design and, you know what I mean, whatever other dope things that you do with video editing and but my question to her would be like, how long is this supposed to last? You understand me? Because I'm one of those type of people that I don't depend on anybody to do anything for me. So if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So I live like that mentally. I always think for the worst. What if something happens to you? You can't work, and I done put all my eggs in the basket with you, and I know you mean well. But what if something goes wrong? So why would I not at least keep something going?
Okay, man, be cool.
But if she gave me a time, oh man, take a year to yourself.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hey, you really want me to take a year and just sit around and just focus on my goals? That's crazy.
Relax.
I'm gonna take that year. Fuck y'all. That's the difference between me and you. Because I know she knows I have goals and purposes, and I am actively in pursuit of them. So me getting access to time to just directly focus on that, I'd be able to not just accomplish whatever I need to get me financially where I need to be, but I too could put myself in the position she's in if I utilize that time the way she expects me to.
Shit like that.
Pride and ego when it comes to standards could kill a good thing.
Facts.
It could. It could 100% damage a good thing because money creates ego, right? And as it creates ego, it gives you these false perceptions on who and what you are depending on how much of it you get. And sometimes it's outside forces that build onto that character that you're becoming, and it damages what's going on in front of you. And that's what a lot of y'all allow to happen. Fuck what your family talking about, your friends, your work associates, and let me tell you something. The hardest thing to do right now, current day, is to find somebody with good moral, good hygiene, similar spiritual beliefs, and just naturally a good person who you can have fun adult moments with. Come on, that's we got to relax. We got to relax. So, that's standards. Hygiene. Oh, man. Now, last season I had a whole episode on hygiene. So I'm not really going to drag it. I'm really not going to sit in here and beat a dead horse. And if you haven't seen that, I literally started off my last season with an episode, this part 1 and part 2, I think, about hygiene. But just to get y'all up to speed, men and women, hygiene will probably kill a relationship faster than any type of verbal abuse or physical abuse. You got to understand this, man. You got to keep your ass clean.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's just as simple as that, King. You got to keep your ass clean.
Facts.
You got to be able to not only smell like you need to smell for you, but for everybody around you. And if you with somebody, your number one priority is to be honest with a person that you like, love, or lust after, or lusting with. There's no way in hell some of y'all have allowed yourselves to settle for some of these musty, stanky, burnout marks in their drawers and panties. Don't clean behind their ear. Goddamn toe jam.
Jesus Christ.
Boy, I'm about to pot your ass, bitch. Call me mid-episode. First of all, shout out, I got special guests in the house. We can say something right quick, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. So fuck out of here.
Look at my African
What the-
American.
Y'all literally, I'm
Look
living this
at
shit
him.
here too.
Are you the greatest?
Bro, Skeeto. But anyway, a lot of y'all got to understand. If you, as a man or woman, if you don't walk the fuck out the house smelling like something, primarily, see, a lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't as cute as y'all think y'all are. That's the problem. A lot of y'all motherfuckers be out here looking like got their Miller Gorilla in the face, high key, and motherfuckers smelling like Pepe Le Pew. That's a problem. At the same damn time, y'all got to understand, first of all, I've seen women deal with ugly dudes just because they smell good. I've seen dudes deal with chicks who ain't really got the best body or the nicest whatever, but they know that clean. Come on now. Hygiene will take you to heights that only respect can. I'm trying to tell you something. Let me tell you something. True story. I used to have a homegirl, right? Used to have a motherfucking homegirl, and she dealt with a dude, and, he will fly. He will fly. But the nigga had an odor to him. And not only did the nigga have a little odor to him, but only she could tell. Yeah. And she asked me one day, like, "Oh man, how do you tell a man you fucking tell him?" Let me tell you something. If you walking around with this nice shit on and everybody thinks you this and that, and you getting around smelling like goddamn 10 busted down backwoods and goddamn hot dog water and a box of puppies, somebody need to goddamn tell you.
Oh, this guy has no
And the first thing I said is, "Yo, man, I hate to be graphic. You fucking that nigga?
Oh shit!
You fucking this old Yosemite Sam smelling ass nigga." I said, "So why can't you tell him?" I mean, I want to hurt his feelings. Bitch, you think you care about yours? You think this nigga give a fuck about your goddamn feelings? If he already know other bitches want him. Facts. I said, sometimes you got to humble people so they can understand you not where you think you are. Some of y'all know these dirty little goddamn secrets and y'all not fucking saying nothing to these niggas. Facts. For instance, had a homeboy. He knocked off a joint, right? Oh man, this is nasty work.
Oh shit.
He was like, "Yeah, man, goddamn, I was hitting him. And goddamn that back shot that hit me."
Oh shit!
I was like, "Then what?" I mean, shit, nigga, I had to goddamn meet him about a little. I think you kept fucking. At this point, does that make him a nasty ass nigga?
Come on,
Because
man.
let me tell you something. Now, we all done got a hold on something that might have a little heat to it every now and then. Then, when you younger, just to be in the moment and own it is all a nigga need. It's a lot of y'all bitches. I might have hit one time and that was fine with me. But let me tell you something. The moment, if you drop them goddamn draws in my prime with the big man, this is exclusively turned into a head fist. I refuse to run it and disrespect the meats like him. Now, a lot of y'all niggas don't care. You wanna know why? Cause a lot of y'all niggas won't talk about hygiene. A lot of y'all want made to sit in that tub and bathe. See, a lot of y'all niggas just jump right in the showers. Y'all ain't never learned what it was like to sit in that water and have to see what that ring around the tub looked like. Facts. At the end of the fucking day, that's that shit that made me.
I ain't scared of
You understand me? The older I got, I understood it's no way in the hell I need to be laying clay dick to any goddamn body. I need to make sure I'm thoroughly clean at all motherfucking time, especially if I'm gonna be sexually engaging with somebody. There's a lot of y'all ladies who go out here, y'all wear this tight shit with your ass out. Whole time, goddamn coot new smell like a broke septic tank. And ain't nobody telling you.
Nope.
Don't bring your musty ass around to me, man. Hell no. I hate to be the bad news baby girl, but I'm gonna be the one that destroy your work. Side note, have you ever had to tell a motherfucker something? Have you ever had to tell a motherfucker about their hygiene before sex?
Hello. Yeah.
Relax. I don't need you to say a goddamn thing else. We don't need this guy involved. If you think I'm crazy, imagine if I'm telling you, it can only go down here from here. That's just hygiene. I'm gonna keep it moving. Next thing, family. A lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't found happiness yet because y'all motherfucking families. Some of y'all really think that y'all families know every fucking thing. Facts. Some of y'all really think that y'all family members ain't never been cheated on to stay with who the fuck that come on now. That's the problem. Hard times make hard people. Hard times make hard people. And some people aren't G enough to tell you, look, man, especially when you're young. See, I was lucky. Me and bro were lucky. We had motherfuckers in our corner who were honest. RP Uncle Gold, RP my Uncle Ting, RP my pops, RP my real pops. Let me tell you some G shit. When men talk, that's when men are vulnerable. Men don't allow themselves to be vulnerable with y'all a lot of times, ladies, because y'all hold shit. But we gonna pause that, relax. We gonna pause that. We gonna get right back to that part. But for the most part, when men talk, for instance, my Uncle Fats. I don't give a fuck if you get mad if I say your name or not. I love you, nigga, wherever you at, but I ain't fucking with you, nigga, because you ain't picking up for your boy. My Uncle Fats. I was messing with this little John back in the day, and he thought she was cute. Not like that type shit. But he was like, yeah, now you got your cute little John. You know what? Your uncle's approval means a lot. Your uncle's approval means more than your daddy's approval. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. When your uncles be like, yeah, Neff, I see you. That shit is a real thing. Yep. So he was like, yeah, man, one of my other cousins was talking shit about something, and they mentioned another girl around him. Now, this is the uncle who was already, you know what I mean, living right. This is the uncle that was already living right. Had his kid, a wife, in his 20s and shit. So he seen the little joint that I was dealing with, and he heard about the other little joint from a family member. And the family member was talking shit about the other girl or whatever. And he was like, yo, man, that's fucked up. I'm going to tell such and such when I see her. You out here thinking you a player shit. I was like, relax. Nigga, you don't even live down here. Why the fuck are you trying to fuck up my life? And then I thought about it. After I realized, A, he was a hater. A, he is a fucking hater at the time for saying some shit like that. But B, he was keeping it hot with me. Hey, man, this girl seemed to be fucking with you and all of you, and you out here thinking it's cool to be on some bullshit. At that moment, I understood some shit. The right motherfuckers will relay the message right then and there, and they ain't got to give you no lecture about it. Now, he was bullshitting, but he was serious. He was like, listen, now, you gonna get you some booty. Facts. Nigga, it's in the blood. You gonna get some booty. But there's no reason for you to be hurting people along the way. Message. Be honest. If you don't want that little girl, tell her. Relax. If I would have, full disclosure, if I would have knew anything about your life negative, I promise you I would have blackmailed your ass. There's no way you talk to me like that when the big man's trying to wiggle and make that thing jiggle. Pause on the wiggle, but no pause on the jiggle, because that's for the bitches. Glad y'all didn't have that level of honesty. I grew up in a time in the late 90s and 2000s where shit was fun and you could get away with certain things. And we didn't have to worry about a lot of the sucker shit y'all out here doing. Because even if some bullshit was going on and the family got involved, nigga, they told you. They told you. They didn't wait. You didn't have to see it on social media. You didn't have to make niggas hey, is there a problem? A lot of y'all niggas ain't got that 2-finger tap before from a man or a woman and don't know what's alarming. Motherfucker really put their hands on you behind somebody they love. But that circles back to this, men and women. Y'all can't always keep telling y'all fucking business to y'all families. If you going through some shit with your significant other, don't tell your family the diabolical shit. I'm telling you now. Because what you're doing is painting the image of somebody that you're going to end up right back and fuck around. And guess what's going to happen, Jam? You going to look stupid. You going to look like the dumb ass. Because you built all this anger up for us to feel some type of way towards this motherfucker. Just for you to be back around him? Crazy. This next one is going to be one of the ones that a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna have to start being honest about. A lot of y'all have not found love, like, or lust, because y'all don't know how to deal with nobody else's kids and expect somebody else to deal with yours. Let's start there. It ain't no way in hell. It ain't no way in hell you really expect somebody to deal with your little funky ass kids and you can't deal with nobody else's. That is the stupidest goddamn concept I've ever heard in my life. Let's bring that thing back. A lot of y'all really feel like, because this is the crazy part. Just like how kids can be assholes, kids can be fucking so dope and amazing. It takes, see, a lot of motherfuckers don't understand. We don't gotta wait for the village and shit. A lot of motherfuckers don't understand what that means no more. It takes more than just who your family is to help you become who you may become in life.
Message.
Meaning, it's a lot of strangers that help mold me just as well as the family. Shout out to Coach Tony when I played AAU basketball. Me and bruh, Carolina Pride. We was out there. I used to have one dream. Relax. My brother was nice. For those that seen his face, and yeah, he was really like that. He was out here. I kind of gave up my dream to support his when I had a child. But that's for another episode. We're not going to do that while he's here. He made it sound like he about to get up out of here. It got deep. It got heavy. I hit a chord. I hit a chord. He didn't like that shit. I'm sorry. I love you, brother. But I got to learn how to deal with somebody or not deal with somebody. Be honest about that shit. A lot of y'all won't find love because, hell, over 95% of the population has kids now. The bad joint that you used to want to school, sir, she got about 2-3 kids. The dude that you thought was handsome and so sexy, he done got chubby, he got about 5-6 kids. I'm trying to tell you, you gonna deal with somebody that got kids, and the population of people that don't have kids that you're gonna intertwine with, they are selfish. Selfish as hell. So you have to pick your poison. Kids in love or single and selfish. That's big poison. Because, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, you might want to go with one of the moms. Because the moms, I'm not gonna get into that. But she's had life. That's all I'm gonna say. She's produced life a couple times. So it's some fun to be had if you're willing to find it. Last thing.
Relax.
A lot of y'all haven't found love, like or lust, because you simply can't trust no more. It's just that simple. You simply can't trust no more. You've been hurt time and time again. You think everybody out to get you. You done gave all this pussy up. Sir, you gave all this meat out.
What?
Pause. And you just feel like every time you give your body up, you keep getting done a certain way. And that's the problem. Some of y'all prefer to fuck and earn trust than to talk and court and earn trust. Let me tell you something, man. When you have been hurt, you choose how you respond to pain. You can't choose how you got hurt. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. You choose how you respond to getting hurt. You can't choose the level of pain or what type of pain that you may obtain. Meaning, if you've been cheated on or, lied on or backstabbed or betrayed, that's fucked up and that hurts. But I tell you what, some of y'all need to understand, it pays to know how to respond to the bullshit and the shit that when everybody's watching you the most, that's when you gotta be your best. Even if you fucked up and you got a head full of stress, you got to understand, you don't know who the hell's watching you, so they can understand how to move in certain situations if they ever put in it, whether they give you credit for how you handle yours or not. And a lot of y'all simply can't fucking trust no more because, a lot of your family members, they still singing the songs of how they got hurt. So you feel like you becoming one of them. You never just gonna find nobody. You just gonna walk around with these raggedy ass wigs on the lace front. Or you gonna walk around with these outdated ass hairstyles. It's just so much that please, it's just so much. But the number one thing you must learn in order to have a chance at trying to be happy and loving again, my nigga, you got to learn how to trust somebody again. The hardest shit for me, I had to learn, bro. I used to love this young lady and shit. And shout out to that motherfucker for taking my heart and doing the goddamn sea walk on it. Thank you. Thank you, my nigga. Because what you built and what you helped birth was a nigga with resilience. And that was that Brian. But you need, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's gonna sound fucked up. I think everybody should have one good heartbreaking life they just think they gonna die from. They just think they gonna die from. This shit hurts so bad you can't do nothing but focus on that shit. Would you say that's a real thing?
Yes, sir.
That's a real thing. I feel like this. Sir, I am in the fucking middle. Did you just call my? This is why I try not to have too many niggas. This nigga just called my. Thank you, sir. Peace and blessings. I love you more. Thank you, sir. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Jesus Christ. Anyway, some of y'all got to understand that love and pain run parallel to each other. They run parallel to each other because you're always going to take the gamble of getting hurt by loving somebody, regardless of the relationship. That's what y'all don't understand. Regardless of the relationship, you gamble loving family members, you gamble loving friends, you gamble when you raise your kids and they got to leave and they got to grow up. Like, you're always going to pay. 2-3 things are always going to be inevitable unless one of them changes. And that is death, taxes, and pay. You are almost certainly promised those 3. I do mean almost certain. End of the day, some of y'all got to understand, trusting could be detrimental, not only to the growth of the character that you are going to grow to be, but to the molding of the person that God has assigned to be made for you. Some of y'all need to go through those nights when you crying and you hurting and you longing for somebody who don't want you back, so you can understand how it feels to deal with and recognize what it feels like, how not to get what you give. See, a lot of y'all have trust issues because y'all keep looking for you in everybody else, but that's not how the world is set up. Stop expecting you from other people. So on that note, man, I think we accomplished our task. I apologize for this gentleman and this intrusion, but he was here through some real talking and talk. And I'm glad he was here to witness. And y'all need to see, I really be kicking shit. I be having people amongst me. I think y'all just think I be, you feel me? But this guy is 100% hood nigga. Period. Oh my God. Jeez. Talking on the phone. Volume up in the background. I just got to do so much editing. Lord have mercy. But I love you, broskito. And I'm glad that you stopped by.
My man.
He too has found love. Yeah.
Get off the street!
But on that note, man,
Off the street!
I'm Mick Man. I'm Mickey J. the Analyst, aka Mick Man with the big hands. You feel me? And I feel like this one was a classic. I feel like we really kicked it. And I feel like, we really got our message across. And I feel like some of y'all needed to hear this. I feel like we could have dove a little deeper, but I feel like that was a good stopping point. I feel like when we hit it at We hit it at. And mind you, I don't write none of this down. I go off whatever my spirit needs me to do. Come on now, somebody. I said, these messages be from the big Father.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
I know my language gets a little crazy, but that doesn't mean I'm not one of his servants. Here to provide y'all with nothing but good news and whatever else is laid on me to do when I choose. Y'all stay up, pause. Y'all understand there is somebody out there for you, but also dissect some of these things we said today and understand this could be a reason why you haven't found love. Aww. It's been a pleasure. However,